Hi everyone, I'm Wardee with Traditional Cooking School, and I'm the author of The Complete Idiot's Guide to Fermenting Foods. Over the years, I've received lots of questions about the basics of fermentation, such as equipment, what it is, salt, all kinds of things. So the purpose of this video series is to answer your questions one by one. Do I really need to use whey in my fermentation? The answer is no. Let me explain how whey came to be so common in fermentation. I credit Sally Fallon and Nourishing Traditions with this because the beautiful fermented recipes in there all call for a starter culture, and a common one that's used is whey. And whey is that beautiful orange liquid that drips off when you take plain yogurt with active cultures or plain kefir with active cultures. You drip it through cheesecloth to make yogurt cheese, for instance. Well, that yellow liquid that drips off is the whey. It's acidic because of the dairy has cultured. It's also got a colony of lactobacilli, which are fermenting organisms. So you can take some of that liquid and you can put it into your ferment as a starter culture to give it a good start. So a lot of the early recipes that we've all enjoyed in modern times call for whey. You'll see it all over the internet. Do you really need whey? No, you don't. First of all, the lactobacilli are abundant on raw vegetables. So actually you can chop up your cabbage and carrots and whatnot and make your sauerkraut mixture and simply use sufficient salt, and the lactobacilli that are on the organism, on the vegetables, are going to provide that starter culture, and they'll proliferate and get strong. Now another thing you can do is to use a different starter culture than whey. And this is helpful, for instance, for people who are dairy-free, still want the benefit of the starter culture, or perhaps you're fermenting fruit where you have to have a starter culture. You can't simply skip it. So then you'd want to use one of the dairy-free ones that are out there on the market. Here's an example. This is Body Ecology. You can get this at culturesforhealth.com. There's another veggie starter culture that's called Caldwell's, and you can get that at culturesforhealth.com or wisechoicemarket.com. Another option is this Veggie Ferment culture that comes from homesteadersupply.com. Now this originally was grown on milk, although there's virtually no milk left, but we can't technically call it dairy-free. However, it is an option if you're comfortable with that, or you simply want a starter culture and the dairy-free is not an issue. So you do have options. You do not need to use whey. Just a quick summary. If it's vegetables, you can just skip the whey, double the salt. If it's anything, you simply use one of these veggie starter cultures instead. And before you go, I've got a quick gift for you. It's my Fermenting Formulas cheat sheet, which is basically exactly what that says. It's a cheat sheet of formulas to help you create your own ferments like krauts, relishes, pickles, chutneys, beverages, and more. So be sure to grab that free download. It's a free gift. You can either click the button right there to be taken to the sign-up page, or you can go to traditionalcookingSchool.com/fermentformula, where ferment formula is one word. I'll see you there. Thanks again. In the coming weeks, I'll be answering even more of your questions about fermentation. So to get the latest news and information, be sure to subscribe to my channel. As well, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love you to click like on this video or leave a comment and let me know what questions you want answered in the future.